If you know how the original shortbread biscuit tastes, that is exactly what I'll be showing you in this video. This is my rich and most delicious shortbread recipe that tastes exactly like store-bought, and it contains just 4 ingredients. You definitely need to watch this video till the end to see how I made these shortbread biscuits. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to my kitchen where halal meals are made with love. First of all, we are using half cup of butter, which is equal to 125 grams, and if you don't have butter you can substitute it with margarine. Either way, your shortbread biscuit is going to taste nice. Next, we're using powdered sugar, half cup of powdered sugar. To make your powdered sugar, all you have to do is blend your normal sugar in a blender and you get powdered sugar. If you don't have a blender, you can just use a mortar and pestle and just make your sugar soft or in a powdered form. That's all. So after you make your sugar into powdered form, you add the butter and sugar in a bowl and you begin to mix it until it's properly combined. For mixing, you can either use a spatula, you can use maybe a whisk, or maybe you can use a hand mixer to mix it if you want a faster process, but you don't have to beat it to be fluffy. You just have to mix it, and next you go in with your powdered sugar. Powdered milk. I'm using 1 cup of powdered milk, even though I will be listing, or I have listed all the ingredients on the screen, but I added 1 cup of powdered milk and mix this until it's properly combined just like this, and then we go in with our all-purpose flour. So I'm adding 1 cup of all-purpose flour, but if you add 1 cup of all-purpose flour and mix and your dough doesn't look very thick, you can go ahead to add another half or quarter cup of flour. You can also use your hands to mix it into a soft and smooth dough. So if you've watched this video till this point, please like my video, comment under this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my page for more amazing recipes. Sorry, I know you've heard my little one's voice in the background, and also if you want the Hausa version of this video, is already on my page. Just scroll down and you can watch the Hausa version. So after kneading your dough, what you do next is you spread it on a sheet just like this, or on your, let's say, rolling surface, and use something to roll it out. If you're rolling your dough, do not roll it out to look very thin. We need our dough to look thick just like this, and when rolling you have to do it very carefully, if not it's going to tear apart. Another amazing thing with this cookie recipe is that you don't have to freeze it in your freezer before cutting it out. No, the moment you're just done mixing your dough, you can just go ahead to roll it and cut it out. So you see, that saves you a lot of time and effort. So after you're done rolling your dough just like this to look very thick, then you use a scraper, use a knife or anything you have available to cut out the edges so that you have that straight line we need to cut it into rectangular shapes. So after I'm done scraping out the edges, you go ahead to divide your dough into 2 equal parts just like this, and then you start cutting your dough into fine rectangular shapes just like this, and you have to be very careful so that you get equal sizes. You can also use a ruler and mark the size before cutting it out. So I then got this, what is it called, I think it's a Chinese toothpick also, from my boy's lunchbox, and I decided to poke holes into my cookies. Don't worry, you can use either a skewer, a toothpick, or anything else, even a fork that can give you this these holes in your cookies to poke in your holes. So once you're done poking holes into your cookie dough, you go ahead to pick it one after another and lay it on your baking tray. Your baking tray should have a baking mat on it just like this, or maybe if you don't have a baking mat, you can use a parchment paper, also known as baking paper, so that your cookies don't burn and also doesn't stick to the baking pan. So next we are going to bake our cookies in a preheated oven at 180 degrees for 15 to 20 minutes. If you don't have an oven, there is another option of you using a pot. I'll be showing you how to bake cookies and other baked items in a pot in my next video, inshallah. So stay tuned and subscribe to my page so that once I drop that video, you'll be the first person to see it. So finally, our cookies is well baked and ready to be eaten. Just look at this. It looks so good and catchy, right? You have to give this a try to know that I'm not hyping this recipe. Hundreds of people have tried out this recipe from my Instagram page and they have liked it. So I'm dropping it here for you on YouTube. Fi amanillah.